We are here in Amsterdam. We've had a really successful hackathon, a great event for the core team and community to come together. So we've had a number of great projects being built in a really condensed time period. Developers, writers, creators.
How many people understand blockchain and how many people have correlated that to quantum? The public key is written to the blockchain.
One of the big variables to look at with blockchain projects is longevity. There's a lot of projects over the years in the blockchain and crypto space that have been fly-by-night projects that maybe didn't have the long-term incentives in the right place. And a lot of those projects aren't around anymore. And longevity in crypto and blockchain, I always say 1 year in blockchain is like cat years. It's 8 or 9 years. So much is going on. So we've been a project, QRL, been around for a long time. Very vibrant community, a strong ecosystem that's going to continue to build and develop.
The thing which fascinates me the most is that you never stop learning. So it's every day some new developments regarding the project or quantum computers, so it never gets boring. First of all, this event is great because now not every, but most of the Discord usernames have faces now for me, which is a little bit of a surreal experience. But everyone is genuinely a nice person. So up until now, I did not meet one person who I dislike or don't want to talk to or anything. That's very, very friendly community, basically.
When I was talking about Shor's algorithm, which is a fundamental concept to this project, is that it's able to perform factorization in polynomial time, which essentially means that it can do it very quickly.
It feels like a bunch of people who have the foresight to see a threat that's upcoming, and it does have a kind of us against the world type feel to it, because anyone who logs onto Twitter or any social media and it's quantum computing and Bitcoin, it's all FUD. I mean, it's dismissed as FUD. You're hyping it up. What about the banks? And it just gets shut down. No one really takes that seriously. So it's partially validating to still have the community here after 4 or 5 years, and gaining traction at that too, right? If you'd asked me that, hey, do you see yourself being in Amsterdam with all these people you met on the internet in 4 years, I'd be like, no, but that sounds great.
People don't understand how to quantify the idea of quantum something. It sounds like a Star Trek or Star Wars movie.
Specific to QRL, when you first encounter the idea of blockchain and the idea of Bitcoin, it's like a mind virus. It sort of invades your brain, and it suddenly invaded mine in 2012, and it just sort of took hold. And that it's weird. I mean, all these years later, I'm still very passionate about crypto and the crypto asset space. It's a sort of singular idea which has never left me. It's a very powerful concept, the idea of a decentralized cryptocurrency. So, I'll always be passionate about crypto, and I think that passion spilled over when I discovered that the entire cryptoverse is basically quantum insecure, and that there's this gigantic sort of Damocles dangling over the whole space. So I do think about that, and that's why I created the QRL.
I joined QRL because Bitcoin is a 12-year-old car, and it's not quantum safe.
Why did we join QRL? Because it was a smaller community than a lot of other big coins, and we had a lot of potential to still build applications that are already on bigger chains, but then on a smaller chain. Yeah.
I think the most important thing is because of the size and relatively small community, we can actually make a difference.
Yeah. We can make a difference in this chain that we cannot make in another chain. I mean, and this project has a lot of potential because it's also quantum safe. It's safe to hold. It just has the potential to become really big, and then it would be really nice to be part of it from the start.
Yeah.